Are you in pain?
Doesn't look like it.
I am beyond you.
You haven't hooked me yet.
You are entirely inferior.
You like using that word, don't you?
Your flesh tires.
By Neptune, I won't yield.
Your death will not stir me.
You'll bathe in your own blood.
You are entirely inferior.
My blood will kill you.
No one controls the grid.
The Butcher beckons you.
Are you in pain?
Not so far.
I am beyond you.
I've got more than this belt to fight with.
You are entirely inferior.
I think I'll pass this hero test.
You will not feel for much longer.
I can't let Dr. Palmer down.
You are entirely inferior.
You're talking to a man of science.
Your death will not stir me.
What are you waiting for?
I am beyond you.
You will be broken.
No one controls the grid.
I have greater ambitions.
Your flesh tires.
Do not insult me.
Your flesh tires.
I never quit.
I am beyond you.
Don't be so sure.
You are entirely inferior.
I'm Batman.
You will not feel for much longer.
I'm not dead yet.
You are entirely inferior.
Bizarro rejects this challenge.
I am beyond you.
Bizarro love you.
Are you in pain?
It's your turn to feel good.
Your flesh tires.
But I do not falter.
You will not feel for much longer.
I'll show you the wizard's power.
You are entirely inferior.
My magic will reign supreme.
Your death will not stir me.
For Kondak I will prevail.
Your death will not stir me.
Shove it.
I am beyond you.
Don't insult me.
You are entirely inferior.
Don't insult me.
You will not feel for much longer.
Oh, hell no.
You are entirely inferior.
That was uncalled for.
I am beyond you.
That was uncalled for.
You are entirely inferior.
Your ignorance is insulting.
I am beyond you.
I'd give you a failing grade.
Are you in pain?
Just getting charged up.
You are entirely inferior.
A fool like you can't stop me.
Your death will not stir me.
Let's see if your corpse floats.
I can sense your fear.
I'm not the victim here.
Are you in pain?
Choke on a harpoon.
Your death will not stir me.
That's messed up, brah.
You are entirely inferior.
That's totally not cool.
Are you in pain?
Scarab says no.
I am beyond you.
I don't know what that means.
Your death will not stir me.
You cannot kill me.
I am beyond you.
Your collection is imminent.
You are entirely inferior.
I am Kolu's greatest mind.
No one controls the grid.
Your collection is imminent.
Are you in pain?
Try asking Mr. Freeze.
You are entirely inferior.
Feelings mutual.
No one controls the grid.
I'll make a fridge out of you.
I can sense your fear.
You're on thin ice.
Your flesh tires.
Here comes a blizzard of pain.
Your death will not stir me.
Aw, let's keep playing.
I can sense your fear.
Never back me into a corner.
You are entirely inferior.
I've killed mice braver than you.
Your flesh tires.
I can't be tamed.
You will not feel for much longer.
You cannot outhunt me.
Your flesh tires.
My hunger will be sated.
Your death will not stir me.
It's not over yet.
You are entirely inferior.
I'll flay you for the goddess.
I am beyond you.
You're missing features.
You are entirely inferior.
You're missing features.
Are you in pain?
It's nothing I can't handle.
Your flesh tires.
You try my patience.
You are entirely inferior.
Darkseid will have victory.
You will not feel for much longer.
This feeble effort insults me.
No one controls the grid.
You cannot deny Darkseid.
Your flesh tires.
Should have charged more.
You will not feel for much longer.
Go ahead, make my day.
Your death will not stir me.
Dead men don't get paid.
Are you in pain?
Eat lead, sucker.
No one controls the grid.
You will submit to order.
You will not feel for much longer.
The Ankh protects me.
You are entirely inferior.
Naboo does not seek your approval.
I am beyond you.
You deceive yourself.
I am beyond you.
My turtle power's off the charts.
You will not feel for much longer.
Not what my calcs show.
You are entirely inferior.
Your thesis is flawed.
Are you in pain?
Not even on my worst day.
I am beyond you.
I am darkness incarnate.
Your flesh tires.
You should be so lucky.
Your flesh tires.
Bring it, Robo-Jerk.
I am beyond you.
Bring it, Robo-Jerk.
Your flesh tires.
We're just getting warmed up.
You are entirely inferior.
Professor and I don't think so.
No one controls the grid.
Bring it, Robo-Jerk.
I am beyond you.
Professor and I don't think so.
Your death will not stir me.
Bring it, Robo-Jerk.
Are you in pain?
The professor says no.
You will not feel for much longer.
Bring it, Robo-Jerk.
I can sense your fear.
Think the radiation's getting to you.
I can sense your fear.
You smell my boot smoking.
You will not feel for much longer.
Catch me if you can.
Your death will not stir me.
Eat my speed force.
You are entirely inferior.
I'll punch you into the next universe.
You will not feel for much longer.
You'll kneel before Grodd.
Your flesh tires.
I'm ready to brawl.
I am beyond you.
Apes are the superior species.
No one controls the grid.
Your thoughts tell a different story.
Your death will not stir me.
You do not want to go there.
You will not feel for much longer.
Quiver's not empty yet.
I am beyond you.
Yeah, but I'm wittier.
Your flesh tires.
Hopefully not for a few decades.
I am beyond you.
But you're not winning.
Are you in pain?
I've had worse.
I can sense your fear.
Ring, don't fail me now.
Are you in pain? Mathematically impossible. Your death will not stir me. I cannot be shut down. No one controls the grid. You miscalculate the probabilities. Your death will not stir me. My systems cannot fail. You are entirely inferior. I could not be more perfect. You are entirely inferior. I am more than this body. I am beyond you. No facts support your thesis. I can sense your fear.
I'm the doctor here.
Are you in pain?
You singed my pigtails.
Your death will not stir me.
Better men have tried before.
You are entirely inferior.
No one does more with less.
Your death will not stir me.
Kill me if you can.
I can sense your fear.
I am so over this crap.
I am beyond you.
You're going down.
You are entirely inferior.
Shove it up your ass.
I am beyond you.
Bragging again, eh?
Your flesh tires.
I'll run circles around you.
You will not feel for much longer.
Justice men don't back down.
Your death will not stir me.
I can't shirk my duty.
No one controls the grid.
I'll damn sure try.
Your flesh tires.
I've got willpower to spare.
I am beyond you.
You belong back in boot camp.
You are entirely inferior.
Ring, do your thing.
Your death will not stir me.
I'll put a smile on that puss.
I am beyond you.
You've been hanging out with Fate.
You are entirely inferior.
I'm the most sane man I know.
I am beyond you.
So big, so dumb.
Your flesh tires.
Turtles never quit.
Your death will not stir me.
I won't let Master down.
I am beyond you.
I've trained all my life for this.
I am beyond you.
You're totally going down.
You are entirely inferior.
Time for me to level up.
I can sense your fear.
Think maybe you're glitching.
Your death will not stir me.
My suit is guaranteed.
You will not feel for much longer.
You will shatter like ice.
You are entirely inferior.
I am no common thug.
I am beyond you.
I am no common thug.
Your flesh tires.
I'm no damsel in distress.
No one controls the grid.
Guess you're not my type.
You are entirely inferior.
That's debatable.
You will not feel for much longer.
Don't mess with Mother Nature.
Are you in pain?
Now you're asking for it.
Your death will not stir me.
That would explain a lot.
I can sense your fear.
I'm not that kind of girl.
I am beyond you.
Now you're asking for it.
Your death will not stir me.
Jinsei, give me strength.
I am beyond you.
The Elder Gods will not forsake me.
I can sense your fear.
I cannot be defeated.
You will not feel for much longer.
Elder Gods, protect me.
You are entirely inferior.
Making me angry, dude.
Your death will not stir me.
Go for it, loser.
Your flesh tires.
I can still take you.
Your death will not stir me.
Been dead, done that.
Are you in pain?
Try harder.
You will not feel for much longer.
Go to sleep, scumbag.
Your death will not stir me.
Go to sleep, scumbag.
You will not feel for much longer.
You can try to hit me.
No one controls the grid.
Not too quick, are you?
Your flesh tires.
I'll never ever stop.
I am beyond you.
I beat time itself.
I can sense your fear.
Fear isn't in my genes.
You will not feel for much longer.
Not with the Lazarus pits.
I am beyond you.
I measure up. You don't.
Your death will not stir me.
Death is just another test.
I am beyond you.
Nightmare's not over.
Your death will not stir me.
This isn't over yet.
You are entirely inferior.
A freak judging a freak.
No one controls the grid.
Fear will paralyze you.
I am beyond you.
Even Trigon couldn't take my heat.
I can sense your fear.
Soak up some sun.
Your flesh tires.
You need a vacation.
You are entirely inferior.
Even Trigon couldn't take my heat.
You will not feel for much longer.
I will shatter you.
Your flesh tires.
The cold impairs your judgment.
Your death will not stir me.
I have survived death.
Your death will not stir me.
Of that I am painfully aware.
You are entirely inferior.
As if.
I can sense your fear.
I'm not afraid of anyone.
I am beyond you.
I doubt it.
No one controls the grid.
I'm gonna prove you wrong.
You will not feel for much longer.
I don't fear death.
You are entirely inferior.
You asked for it.
Your death will not stir me.
The feeling's mutual.
Your flesh tires.
Won't stop me.
Your flesh tires.
This mountain is not moving.
I can sense your fear.
You deceive yourself.
You will not feel for much longer.
I shall endure.
Your death will not stir me.
Come and try.
Your flesh tires.
Can't you give me strength?
No one controls the grid.
Mine is no ordinary magic.
I am beyond you.
Good thing hitting you isn't fashion.
You will not feel for much longer.
Easier said than done.
No one controls the grid.
My sword disagrees.
No one controls the grid.
Prepare to be humbled.
You are entirely inferior.
You're no match for me.
Your flesh tires.
Less talking, more fighting.